Existentialism begins with a simple but powerful idea. Life does not come with built-in meaning. There is no script waiting for us, no predetermined purpose, no cosmic instruction manual telling us who to be. Instead, we arrive in the world. And meaning is something we must create through our choices. This idea didn't appear all at once. It grew slowly, shaped by thinkers who wrestled with the weight of freedom, the uncertainty of life, and the responsibility of becoming oneself. One of the earliest voices was Søren Kierkegaard, often called the father of existentialism. He believed that the deepest truths of life cannot be handed to us by society or tradition. They must be chosen, personally, passionately, and sometimes painfully. Kierkegaard wrote about anxiety, not as a flaw, but as a sign of our freedom. He called it the dizziness of possibility, the feeling that arises when we realize our life could go in countless directions and that we alone must choose which path to walk. For him, the greatest danger was not failure, but living a life that was never truly ours. Decades later, Paul Sartre expanded these ideas into a full philosophy. He famously wrote that existence precedes essence. We are not born with a fixed identity. We become ourselves through our actions. For Sartre, freedom was not comforting. It was heavy. Every choice shapes who we are, and every action declares the kind of person we are choosing to become. Simone de Beauvoir added another dimension. She argued that freedom is not something we claim alone. It is something we build together. To live authentically, she said, is to recognize both our own freedom and the freedom of others, and to act in ways that uplift rather than diminish. Her work reminds us that meaning is not only personal, but ethical. And then there was Albert Camus, who explored what happens when our desire for clarity meets a world that offers none. He called this clash the absurd, but instead of despair, Camus offered defiance. In The Myth of Sisyphus, he wrote that we must imagine Sisyphus happy, not because the struggle disappears, but because meaning is found in the act of pushing the stone itself. Together, these thinkers shaped a philosophy that is not dark or hopeless, but deeply human. Existentialism is a call to wake up, to stop waiting for permission, to stop searching for a perfect path, and instead create one step by step. It teaches that authenticity is not about discovering who we are, but about choosing who we will become. It reminds us that even in uncertainty, we can act. Even in confusion, we can choose. Even in a world without fixed meaning, we can build a life filled with purpose, connection, and depth. Existentialism invites us to live deliberately, to take responsibility for our freedom, to shape our character through our actions, and to meet the world not with resignation, but with courage. Because in the end, meaning is not something we find. It is something we create.